Alright guys, so I don't know how many times I've attempted to record this, but I have tried to do a Let's Play for Diablo 3 probably around, I would say, we're just going to leave it at normal, why not? Just playing it anyways. It's been at least 5 times, and I usually get to about Act 2. And either things come up or I'm like, I can't do this. So, yeah. Don't know what it is exactly, but it seems to always happen. So, I don't know. I actually don't even remember the cinematics and whatnot in this game. It's been so long since I've done like a full playthrough. Let's check the sound. I know I've got this stuff way down. Let's turn it up to like 20 at least. I usually, my speakers are, for some reason, are very loud. So let's get it at least somewhat loud enough to where we can get a little bit of noise going on in the background. Alright. So, yeah. I haven't played this in forever. I just completely skipped over the dialogue, so I guess we're not going to listen to dialogue. Maybe we should have, but I think the last time I started a playthrough, it wasn't even that I was going to do a Let's Play. I was going to play it with my buddy, and we got like halfway through Act 1. That was it. But I've put a lot of time into this game, mainly early on. And it's a very fun game. It's just different than Diablo 2. Like, if you're going into this thinking you want Diablo 2, you're gonna get Diablo 2 and whatnot. Obviously, this game is super old now. Everybody knows this stuff, right? I think this game's like, oh god, close to 10 years old, right? It's insane. I remember the day this came out, how excited I was. I went to the midnight release of it, picked up my copy, actually won a display cardboard box. It's nothing. I still own it. It's kind of beat up, but it was just cool because I usually don't win things like that. So it was nice for me to be like, oh, look at this. It's something I'm actually really excited about, and I actually won something for it. So made me pretty happy. And went home. My girlfriend at the time, actually, she wasn't like excited to play it, but because I was so excited, she's like, "Oh, cool! I'll hop on and try it." And so I had a computer that I built a long time ago, but it was kind of crappy. So I ended up buying a MacBook Pro at like not long before it, and I found out that, oh look, Macs can actually run it. Funny thing is, I think the computer ran it better than the MacBook, but because the MacBook was newer, I just ran with that. And I played day one. I was taking it so slow. I'm actually gonna take this pretty slow too. I'm just gonna enjoy myself, you know, because like I said, the game is fun. Like, combat is pretty decent. It's just a matter of, you gotta have your right expectations. So, I decided to roll with the Demon Hunter too, because I think what's gonna make the game a little more fun for me is if I play something that can clear the mobs a little bit faster. And Demon Hunter is essentially a glass cannon. So, why not? Plus, you get like multi-shot at some point, so once I can get multi-shot going, I don't know when that would be. See if it'll show here. Multi-shots at 22. I mean, that's a little bit late, but rapid fire will help a little bit. The chakrams actually at 12 are huge, so at 12 you'll start seeing us really flying. As long as we get some decent items. I'm not going to do anything when it comes to paragons, not that I have any paragon stuff. I don't like the paragon system much at all myself. Like, I understand what it is it's trying to add endgame, but for me, it's not needed.
Just fancies of bored women until I saw them dragged through the streets today.
How? We got the cloth. So I'll just explore things. When the game first released, though, I'll tell you right now, man, the sound is not being picked up like at all. Let's just crank this up then. Let's see if this will be picked up better. Alright. Might be a tad loud on my end, but for you guys... Oh wow, it's a lot louder now. Effects. Turn the effects down, maybe. Turn the effects and voice down. I need some sound, though. Yeah, that's not bad. Actually, what did we just get? Got entangling shot. It just slows. So a big thing in this game compared to Diablo 2 is a little slower paced. You don't want to dive into the groups like in this game. Yes, there are some builds that can you know, deal with bigger groups a lot better. But for the most part, you're trying to avoid getting surrounded. Where in this game, you like jump in, smash your buttons, jump out. At least that's what I remember what doing. Ow. Here. I remember though, first time going through, and is this the old ruins? I don't know if this is considered Tristram. It might be. Let's see. I can't remember. As I said, it's been so long since I've actually ran this game. There's a chance this is actually Tristram. I didn't hear if she said that. I was talking because I got a big mouth. Yeah. I think this might be, though. Yeah, this is. Alright, because this is where Decker came to be in the well. This is Griswold's fine weapons, yep. So the blacksmith. You'd have the healer right over here, Pepin. The Ogden over there. Alright, that's pretty cool. That's the one thing I do like is the callouts to the first game that they have in this one.
Nor should I get accustomed to that.
Oops. Alright. We'll just hold on to that just in case. We got caltraps.
I've got some of a right good bunch of things for you this fine day.
Well, it looks like we're just going back.
Here, let me open
Caltraps just slows them.
Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
Ah, yes, Adria.
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons.
I mean, I get it. They exaggerated this a bit because if you play the game, it's kind of just like a big square and there's like a cemetery right around here, and then you go down. I think they either tried to expand it, saying like this is actually a further, like she lived far away from the town, and because it was obviously early 1996, not having any technology to be able to actually showcase it, it could have been that. But I mean, I like the idea. It's not bad, for sure. Ah, shit. Ran into it. Stop that. gloves.
I was me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him.
Really need a new bow.
Regardless.
Could do like a little bit of a challenge run or something where we try not to buy stuff and just do it based on what we find. But like I said, I think I'm more about playing it casually than anything else. I feel like if I do something challenging, it's gonna just make me not want to finish it out, as I'm already pretty deep into not finishing these. Okay. So I'm usually not a big fan of the Demon Hunter, and fun fact, if you go back onto my other videos, if you go way back in the day, I originally played the beta for this game with the Demon Hunter originally. First time ever playing it, I played with the Demon Hunter because it was the character I was the least excited about, and I didn't want to ruin any of my experiences. Well, lo and behold, I ended up playing the beta a lot more than I expected, because I actually used my foreign gold on D2JSP to borrow an account for a certain amount of days. And originally I just borrowed it for about, I borrowed it, I believe, for like 2 hours at first. And I have no idea what I paid for any of this stuff, so like foreign gold wise. But then I ended up talking to the guy, and he was like, hey, listen, I'm going away. I'll let you, use the thing. Just pay me this much. And it was like a pretty good deal, I remember. So I used the farm gold, and boom. I had it for like 3 days and ended up playing with everybody. Found a couple glitches in the game. Not that I think that they were anything that was fixed from me. But there was a skip that I found where you could just skip an entire area. But this was the first one. I just did like a little, I guess, showcase of the bosses that I ran into with her. And it was, it was pretty fun at the time. Definitely enjoyed it. Okay. Got rapid fire now. This is what I mean though, like, especially in this game, it feels like you just need more AoE. At least I feel like you do. We do actually have kind of an AoE. We're running. I'm gonna watch this because Decker Kane's hilarious. The one thing I will say with the art style, at least, I know the art style is not liked, but I feel like it holds up decent because of it being kind of on the more cartoony side compared to the other games. Like, they definitely made a decent choice for keeping the longevity of it. Like, it doesn't look good, but I think they were trying to make it, which they were, if you remember. They were definitely trying to make this be something that your mom could play, your grandmother could play it, right? That was like their huge, big push. And because of that, they definitely made a game where it could run on a lot of machines. Like, even Diablo 2, the remake, the remaster that's coming out, they are... I mean, you need a decent computer to play it. I wouldn't say you need an amazing computer, but you need something that's okay at least. Alright, what do we have here? Do we have any upgrades?
Do you not believe you're the one who saved Cain? You must help us survive the Skeleton King too.
We can get rid of these. That's just a straight up upgrade. There's books in here. As I said, we're not going for the story. We're just gonna hop in.
Don't touch anything unless you're buying.
Yeah.
Spent all night alongside the blacksmith's wife. Did you?
Alright, so Radic, he usually sells, I don't know, they could have actually removed it, but he used to sell rings and amulets. And it was a good way to like just very quickly boost up your damage. Because sometimes you get like a 1 to 2 or 2 to 4 damage increase just on the rings. You buy 2 of them, boom, you're doing way more damage than you normally would. Because most of the time you're not finding the rings at this early on. So I'm just kind of slowly plopping at these guys here. Spam the face bar, she comes up sooner, and we gun her down.
Couldn't have done this.
There we go.
And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
Got puncturing arrow. So we're gonna use that. Because that will hit more enemies. Don't really need to slow, we got caltrops. And I like this one better because it gives us more experience. Alright, so you can go this way, from what I remember. There are different side areas that are kind of cool. But for the most part, you only have to go right here, to the right. So if you just continually move to the right, there is a treasure goblin somewhere though. Let's try to find it. Where you at, buddy?
This will be interesting.
Yeah, we'll just gun him down. Actually, worked pretty well. Where is this goblin? Where you at, buddy? You around here? No? Alright, whatever. Do. Okay. So you see, if you just kind of continually go this way. So once you're in here, it's basically like, I believe, a 1 in 3 chance. You walk into the crypts, and you kind of just hope that you get the right area.
Not enough paper.
What the heck was this? What is this? Ethereal repeating crossbow. I have no idea what that even means. Holy crap. Wow. Damage of impale is increased by 307 and it turns 50 hatred if it hits an enemy already impaled. Alright. Looks like we have our weapon for the time being.
You won't survive that.
Yeah, that's that's extremely crazy. Yep, so this is the wrong way because of this stone.
Let's try another crypt.
That is an insane weapon. Gonna keep going. As of right now, I'm only worried about fighting these type of guys.
Feel my wrath.
Is that how much they're gonna give us?
I feel more powerful.
Go. Why are you running? Don't run away. Gotta check the skills we got. It's just impale. Alright. It's not gonna be up here. So one thing I do remember is a lot of the side areas like that are just dead ends when you're looking at the map. If it's like up here, that's just a dead end. So this is the correct way.
I have a feeling that the crown is nearby.
So this is funny. I'm sure people know this, but for people just kind of watching, maybe they don't play it too much. This guy comes through, he's all scary and everything. You just click on the dome right behind him and just go through. Like, you can literally skip him. Obviously, we have such a strong weapon, it doesn't matter anyways. But, that used to be something I would do once in a while, just kind of skip through the areas. Alright, so we grab this. It's gonna spawn this guy who's gonna die in 2 seconds because our weapon is so insane. Grab this. Now we get town portals. So we gotta go back to town. Speak with our boy Heydrig. Good old Heydrig.
You found it?
And he goes to work on the crown.
That's good. There.
And we are.
I think now we can... Oh, nice. Forgot about that. So, I believe now we can also start to craft things we wanted.
How might we?
But don't really care too much about it. Let's just sell some stuff.
New things for you to take a look at.
Alright. Oh, I just went to town again. Alright. Go back. So we're going to fight the Skeleton King. So this was the entire demo, by the way, was this area up until the Skeleton King. I don't think that they added anything more than that. Like, you got to the Skeleton King and then that was it. That was your boss in the demo. Later. Ah. Go. Sometimes down here you'll see shrines and whatnot. As I said, I'm kind of, especially because we got that weapon, I'm just kind of trying to fly through here. Look at this. I mean, it's insane how fast we're flying. This is a pretty crazy weapon. But there are probably a lot of differences in this game from what I remember. I do have a playthrough of the Darkening of Tristram. The first time they ever put it out there. And it was their attempt to remake Diablo 1 in Diablo 3. And it was, you know, it's cute for sure. I liked it for what it was. Alright, buddy. The Templar.
Tell me, what brought you to this infernal place?
Let's get this guy. Get out of my way, skeleton. We've got places to go. Shut up, Templar. Alright, so we got smoke screen. A Templar. Now we gotta find Jandar, which we give him a little pokey poke. The stick from him. And we're running. Here it is. Mash space, so he stabs it faster. And here is Jandar the Necromancer. Before there was no Necromancer class, he's already dead. We are playing on normal, I do know that. But still, this weapon is making me stupid easy. I think I hit space too many times, so we didn't hire him. Don't care. Keep going. We'll get him when we get back town.
What foul sorcery is this?
I'll let them do their thing. They look like they're just having fun. No? Oop. Okay. Yeah. Not the way to go. Oh! I didn't know that there was a special group over here. The other nice thing too about the Demon Hunter is mobility-wise, she's pretty quick. And I know, like I said, I'm not going to say anything about difficulty because I do know I'm playing on normal. Usually when I do a playthrough, I put it on hard at the minimum. But because I just wanted something casual, like to kind of fly through. So this is, by the way, the I guess you could say, glitch that I found at the time. So I clicked on the waypoint, and then if you clicked on the Royal Crypts again, there was another waypoint all the way at the end of the map that's like over here at the end, when you get right before the king. It's not a huge skip, but it would skip all across this. Heroic sword. Very dramatic music that we don't do anything with. We're in your tomb, boys. Now what are you gonna do about it? Look at how easy this is. Look at that. We beat him. We're faster than the king. I don't know if you're supposed to get a weapon this good this early on. I mean, it's kind of insane. Just checking something quick. Go. So here he is. So this is technically the end of the demo. Well, the beta demo, whatever you want to call it. At least from what I remember. I do remember the first time I went out. So the game originally was actually very hard. So you would like you could get tanked out in this game. There was no select your difficulty. You just played the difficulty they set you at, and then it was kind of more similar to Diablo 2, where if you hit, wow, this is insane. That's actually insane. There's his helmet. That was absurd. Anyways, so you would
At last, the crater.
go through, and it was normal, nightmare, hell, and inferno. And inferno difficulty was near impossible. I played one playthrough
So it was
into inferno. I didn't finish it, but I got to inferno, and then I hopped in to do hardcore because I was a super, like, I'm an elite gamer. I have to play hardcore only. So I got to Act 2 in hardcore with a barbarian, which is considered like pretty tough at the time. And that was what I had to do. I had to roll with it. So, but you could run into the next area that we're going to right now, and you could just get completely wiped. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Just get wiped out. It was pretty funny. There's the big guys. I can't remember their names right now. Nice, got movement boots. Let's get rid of these. So way to... Oh, here we go. How do we do mass salvage? I don't remember. I don't remember. Well, whatever. There we go. Let's do that. We got vault now. Sweet. Take up to 4 enemies with each shot. Smoke screen. I know there's one. Yeah, game movement speed while invisible. That's a pretty good one for movement wise. But we only need vault is our big
See
thing.
that stranger next to Old King? The attacks may be slowing down, but this time.
Seems like Lyric just automatically drops his crown no matter what now. And here's what I was talking about, the rings. You drop when you get said trinkets. They help out a lot. But with a weapon like this, let me tell you, you do not need. Right?
I need to go back.
I'm done. I'm done. Pretty sure we can do this. We made it. That long walk. Ow. So yes, when you would come out here, as you can see, no real issues here. I'll show you the guys that I'm talking about. So you would fight everything. You'd be fine. The goat guys here, Moon Clan Warriors, they were decently tough. Nothing like wild though. Like normal. What you'd expect for the area. Drops also were significantly rarer to find like really good items. Like I think you would find one legendary item per difficulty. If you're lucky. Now here's the group. Alright, we're still clearing shop here. Lost mines. Here's the goblin. Yep. These guys right here. These big ass dudes. If they charge you, one shot. One freaking shot kills you. It was insane. Like, especially because first time through, you're like, whoa, look at this area, it's so cool. Like, you know, you're kind of exploring it, you're actually like really enjoying it. Especially my first time through, I always explore every single area, but just a plain one, like this. This right here, it would one-shot me. It was insane. He's not even gonna attack.
I need more discipline.
There are some cool like side areas in this game though, I will say. I like it. There's one I think that's a call out to Psycho. You find the mother in the basement, the rocking chair.
Your fear betrays you.
I have more control now.
Let's see. That's it. Is this it?
There's that strange
is it.
light again. The sword piece must be inside this cave.
Alright, so we want whenever you use Vault, Shadow Power, some straight in your back, base fire, you gain 60 move speed for 2 seconds. We want to move as much as possible. So give me the smoke screen too. Honestly, I don't even know why I have this smoke.
Just as I thought, the sword piece is here. You are to help. Well fought.
I've actually only played a very little bit of this in on console. I got to, I think, Act 2 on the console. I was playing with a buddy of mine. And this is way back when. And we played Act 2, and then, just like anything else, it seems like when
I have this.
you have a blast until you put the controller down, and then you come back to it, and you're like, eh, I don't know. Let's see here. That's better. And this is the one thing I think it's funny. So, when it comes to loot in this game, I personally am not the biggest fan of the loot tables in Diablo 3 compared to Diablo 2. And it's partially this. So, we found a pretty insane item right off the bat, right? We got this Ethereal repeating crossbow called Doomslinger. And obviously it is a low level weapon. And weapons are a little bit different, I know, than like equipment in general. The one thing I liked in Diablo 2 is when you would play the game, if you found a unique item, there's a chance you can use that pretty deep into the game. weapons are the exception, as I'm saying. So it's not the best. I'm just using it as an example mainly. My big example I always use for is boots. So if you're playing in Diablo 2, you can find Hotspurs. Hotspurs are boots that give you a ton of fire resistance, fire absorb, and max fire resistance. You can actually use Hotspurs into the late game if that's something that you are needing. If you are a person that needs fire resistance, Hotspurs are like the best boots for that. I always feel like they should have added these guys as being like something a little bit more than what they are. They're just like basic dudes. I guess they did add that guy. Not the most memorable, as you can tell.
Yes, you look like you know. Lead the way.
Alright, what was I gonna do? I'm gonna take this back off, go to Caltrops, and hungering.
Known. You seem like you could use a helping hand, and I sure as hell don't want to stay around here.
Alright.
Ah, there you are.
Talk to the scoundrel. Actually, let's go to town and get him. Inventory, skills. You don't need that. I'll give you that. And sure. Whenever you or the scoundrel lands a critical hit, you both will go into history, increasing all damage done based on his dexterity, huh?
How did you let John Doe travel?
Let's do hysteria for now.
You don't seem that strong.
I saw the signs that he was.
Can't remember what I made it. Key bindings. Pirate. That's what I needed.
You did not think it was possible.
I did.
Alright. Here we go.
What the tomes say of Alaric and this temple is not encouraging.
Sorry to interrupt your conversation, scoundrel, but we need you. Pow!
Seek two tombs in the world beyond. The warrior's rest and the crypt of the
There's one. You can already tell that the weapon is starting to degrade in power. Just as I said, it's totally fine. Like, weapon-wise, that should be kind of normal. I would say, as you level up, we did get this pretty early on. I mean, we either got it at 6 or 7, right around that point. And I would say we're 11 now. Probably about 15 is where I would say is where you probably would swap it out. Just by finding a better base item. But at the same time, there is a chance that you don't find a better base item. And the stats alone might be worth it more. This game always seems like it doesn't matter. It's whatever it just tells you. Like, if it tells you that this is better, like the minus 61%, right?
Our enemies are legion.
That means that it would be better.
They will not take us, Father. We must hold them here while the keys to the Holy Temple are hidden away from their leader, the fiend Nereza. Resolve must not falter.
Alright. did it. And the shortcuts.
Then hand it to me for safekeeping.
Shortcuts go here. Actually, I think you could... I forgot you could do that. I don't think you have to go to town, do you? I'll have to try it again. And he's dead. Got it. I'm gonna check here.
Crossbow has been changed. Our true you.
Flying along. Oh no, it's missing! Send the little guys!
Did she mean my mother just destroyed this too easy?
Oh, this one's not
She's
missing.
toying with us. We must get back to her. I need to go back.
The next one. Alright, so we have hooked spines. That'll be better. This increases a slow. Whoops. Bullet shot. Eh. Oh, chakram. Oh! We actually had this, I forgot. The chakrams are insane!
Oh, there she goes again. Were I not a happily married man, I'd let her take me on an adventure.
Well, what the heck? It's an awkward conversation.
I must go to Wortham.
There we go! But beware! Oh no!
This cult everywhere.
Please, the family's hiding in the chapel with the rest of the townsfolk.
Yeah. Where's my big boys? I want my thick boys coming here. Yeah. There's the thick boys. Knew they were around here somewhere.
The Hilton.
I'm gonna...
Going back to Tristram to check on Uncle Decker.
Let's see. Let's do this. Okay.
I am returning to town.
Something isn't right here.
It's missing.
It's not here.
Oh
On
no!
your hero's errand.
While you were here, I slapped Deckard in the face. And he's dead.
If only
Not known
when my
I kind of can't believe they killed him off. I mean... Wait a minute, can the Fowler... Oh, Fowler can use all that stuff, huh? Nope. I could have gave him the helmet and whatnot, but he decided to throw it all away. Yeah, whatever. Back to the chapel. And to one of my least favorite areas in Act 1, the Spider Cavern. Right.
Caves must be up here somewhere.
I am too low on discipline.
Here's our boy, the hermit.
Are we certain we want to go through these caves?
Hermit's like, give me the babies. Give me the spider babies.
Don't disturb the eggs.
I'll disturb the eggs, I don't really care. How's this one disturb the eggs? Doesn't seem like the right area. Maybe it is. Alright, we get to do our first chest, but first we'll do this. Oh, we did it.
My hatred is too low.
Eesh. 161, huh? Corporation. Instantly restore 30 discipline. I mean, it would give us more. You want to try the bullet shot? Nah. Oh wait, do we have new? We do. Maximum hatred is increased by 25 and gain 30 hatred and 3 discipline when you are healed. Well, we want to keep running that, so we'll have to wait till we're level 20 for that.
My mistress has accepted me. Come close and feel her loving embrace.
Oh my gosh.
Appears to be a relative term here.
So no matter what, even how powerful you are, you will always have to do 3 waves of her. I think. Maybe not. She might come back and instantly go back out. I could be wrong. Oh, we got her in 2. So you used to not be able to get her to, you had to like slow and painfully wait for her, which she still is pretty slow. Yep, she's still very slow. I don't know why they didn't just increase this. Alright, made it.
Why do I get the feeling that there are more colors?
Oh, look at the little rainbow. Let's see if we got anything good. No, no. That's better. I can't wear it. Give him that. We'll give him that. We'll give him the gloves.
Exception.
Give him the helmet. Alright, looks good. He's got some gear. Wait a minute. Take him out, scoundrel. Got places to go. Yep, I could definitely tell her weapon is getting worse. It's not bad. Nice. Let's see here. Evasive shots. No. Do have smoke screen now. Phantom knives. We do preparation here. So that's all we need. We already have our big damage. And he's dead. She's feeling pretty fun though. I like the speed at which it moves. That's what makes it fun. You know, you're just kind of flying through it. And I think that's there's something that I don't know why Diablo 2, like when it's slower, I don't mind it as much as Diablo 3. Like there's something just missing for me. I don't know what it is. Grenade. I always thought that's kind of a cool build for the Demon Hunter as a non-bow. Pretty sure you can do it with the impale and the grenades. Multi-shot, piercing arrow.
Great choice.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Going.
Now this is more like it.
Jeez. You can really fly. I'm sure it gets a little more balanced the further along you get, but right now we don't even have to stop. Probably that's what one of the end goals is. Make it to where cooldowns are so low that you can kind of just vaulting everywhere. Take a sip of my drink. Alright, we got him. The wounded man, baby. It's the butcher. It's time for the butcher, boys. Ah. Let's get prepared. I really like... I think the Butcher is the best boss in Diablo 3, by the way. Like, I think they actually nailed this. By far my favorite part of the game. Act 1 is by far my favorite, and I'm sure that's not a surprise. It seems like the first areas of a lot of games are always the most polished and whatnot. Act 2 still holds up as being not that fun. Something about the deserts, man. Something about that desert. Yep, you could tell right there. Oof.
Bring her to me
Definitely struggling with the damage a little bit more. That's nice. When the heck did we get that? I'll give you a belt.
Yes.
Give you a ring. So why not? What do you got? 22? Okay, okay. What else do you need? We're to take the damage because we're just straight up glass cannon. I also remember, so early on I was playing this game, and I was with a buddy. We were making some new characters. It was still the old Diablo 3 where it was really difficult. And like I said, mainly played hardcore. So we were running through, we got to here. Some guy hops in, and we're like, hey man, TP up. He jumps in and he goes by himself, like over here. We're down here. For some reason. He just goes the opposite way from where we were. And then within about 3 minutes, boom, he dies. And we're like, I just was laughing because I'm like, I don't understand what his mentality was. Like, you went by yourself. The game was known to be pretty tough. He didn't care. He was going in. Ah, what am I doing? Not going the right way is what I'm doing. Gotta probably go back that way.
So these are the charming place, truly.
And
Not enough discipline.
pretty cool design. I like it.
Too low on discipline.
Ah, we're gonna get a level up anyways.
We have just arrived in Tristram. I'm a bit dismayed. This place is a backwater filled with serfs and an ancient broken-down monastery.
And shadow power.
Lazarus was so intent on this becoming our new seat of power.
Shadow power shadows gain 139 life per hit for 5 seconds. Yeah, we don't need that. Do need this. Got impale. What did we get on here? Impale. Okay, yeah. So when we go against the butcher, we will be using impale instead. This game doesn't matter about getting waypoints. At least it doesn't for the most part that I remember. Done with that corner. Not a bad start. Cool deflection.
Help me! I'm trapped! Here! In the Iron Maiden!
Sure, we'll help you out. How do you survive an Iron Maiden? Iron Maiden has all spikes in it. Look at that.
I was certain I was gonna die in there. I heard one.
Yeah, buddy. So there used to be, from what I remember, in here, and a lot of my memories that come from, as I said, the beginning. This merchant is a pretty, if it's the merchant I'm thinking of, you can buy some pretty decent gear from him. Really. Well, like I said, we're talking about early back in the day where gear was so important and you didn't find anything. Like if I found this bow is going the distance. I mean, I really don't know. There he is, yeah. So, not much. We could throw a gem into this to make it better. We haven't even found a gem though, have we? Put that on him. 9 move speed. Take that. Yeah, I'll take that for more damage. As I said, I'm only worried about the straight up damage right now. Where is this last one? I have a feeling it's that one all the way in the corner. Yep. There it is.
My servants are now free, but the curse over this
Getting
place
close.
remains. Seek the warden at the dungeon center
Probably deal with it.
and end his evil forever.
Let me see. Yeah, we're gonna deal with it. Yeah, let's go. Alright, here he comes, the warden. Hey, he's dead. companion too. Let's debate here. Make sure we don't have anything here. Oops. Alright, alright. Got another one. Okay. We have all of these now. Don't really care about hatred generation. Shadow power is there. Companion. Deals 100 damage. You activate it to do 500. I would say for now, we're fine with not having to deal with it. Spike trap. Lay a trap that remains dormant until another hatred spender is used to detonate the trap. It's cool. When we fight the boss, we'll probably have a different setup because our items definitely help out. Doing more damage with the tail. And we don't need to be very agile. We're not going to need
discipline.
We're moving. We are flying. Alright, here we go.
You really want to go down there?
Alright, time.
No, I was just wondering what was taking you so.
Impale. With chemical burn. Don't really think we even need caltrops. So let's take the companion. We'll take spike trap. Honestly, it's pretty much it.
Leoric had more people in his dungeons than some rulers have in their entire kingdoms.
We'll grab that because that will slow him. Let's watch this actually, because I haven't seen this in a while.
May I be back in crying over the old man's corpse? She'll soon have another one to cry over. Yours. Meet the butcher.
The butcher. That boy thick. Yeah, he looks so cool. I like the way he looks, actually. Come on this way, buddy. Come on over here. Charge at me. Charge at me. Or I'm just dying 3 hits from the impale. Wow.
I'll take half now, and then half when we get back to town.
Impale's pretty insane. Let's see, lightning skills deal 6 more damage, through dexterity, 29 vitality, critical hit chance, and your hit generators reduce your damage taken by 40%. Wow. Whoops. Well then. Try that. That is insane for like a one-off guy, right? Twin chakrams when we hit 18, which is pretty soon. Be pretty good. Maybe leave that as companion. Debating. Yeah. This has to be our... Oops, not that. Vault. And Phantom Knives, no. Do preparation. I think this area actually looks pretty cool. Like, I like how they built it out. It looks nice. To me, at least. Alright. So, Act 1 is complete. All we gotta do is talk to Ethereal. And move on.
I'm not
Alright. Before we do that, let's check out, see if we got any new equipment we can give him. Oops.
I'll take that off your hands.
Does he get experience? I don't even know. So he just level up with us. So that's pretty good.
A gift for me.
Actually, wait. It's better for me. You take it.
You almost make theft unnecessary. Ah.
Take that. Okay.
My friend, shall we depart?
There used to be a mass. But you just mass salvage everything. Maybe that's late again. I'll go here. Throw the legendary in there, why not?
My friend, shall we depart?